Nicola Sante. Welcome back, folks, from lunch. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're feeling well refreshed. Now, just to recap what we did, we were looking at mission, vision, and values before. So now, in this part of our career development workshop, we're going to be looking at goal setting. This is the next part. And Mitchell, especially for you, this is where we start looking at getting to my vision, getting to those goals. Now, why are these goals important? How many of you made a New Year's resolution? Okay, keep your hand up if you achieved that New Year's resolution. There we go. This is why goal setting is important. We've now gone through what your mission is, who you are. We've gone through what your values are, what you appreciate in life, and we've set your vision for you, where you want to be. Do any of you sitting here want to be in the same place that you are now in 5 years' time or in 10 years' time? No, no one does. We always want to move forward. So we have to get towards our vision. And by doing that, we have to do proper goal setting. Right. So just to recap, as I said, we did the introduction right at the beginning of the day. Then before lunch, we covered units 1 and 2, which was the self-evaluation, getting to know yourself, getting to know your own strengths and your weaknesses. Unit 2 was your mission, vision, and values. So again, going back to this, and we had an activity where we set our own mission, vision, and values. Now, Unit 3 is the actual goal setting. And then we'll round it up at the end with how to actually put together your professional and your career development plans. Right, objectives for this unit. By the end of this unit, you should be able to list the criteria for SMART targets, explain the role of SMART targets in goal setting, demonstrate an ability to set SMART targets, so there will be activity, and also evaluate a target for conformance to SMART principles. So hopefully this unit is going to start bringing units 1 and 2 into reality for you and making things a lot more practical. Right, so what are goals? Anyone? Pardon? Resolutions.
I see them as like milestones.
Milestones.
I was going to say deadlines,
or deadlines. There are hundreds of different definitions for goal, including scoring in a football match. Okay, there's plenty of definitions for goals if you look in the dictionary. Here are a whole bunch of different ones. And the most important on there probably is a declaration of intention. I declare that I want to. And this is very important for goals. There is no point of having a goal if you don't know about it, if no one knows about it. When you want to quit smoking or you want to lose weight, you don't keep that inside yourself. You declare it. And it's a very, very important part of goal setting. So other things, the end towards which effort is directed. The anticipated results which guides reaction. A projected computation of affairs that a person or a system or a place or intends to achieve. So lots of big complicated things, but basically a goal is getting somewhere. Not where I am today and now, but in the future. Alright, the BHAG. Big, hairy, audacious goal. That is your vision. That's a different way of putting your vision. At the end of the day, the vision is the big house on the hill, the big mansion. Okay. Rosemary, what was your vision? Where do you want to be in 10 years?
I want to be an accountant, driving a nice car, living in a nice house near the beach.
Okay, now, that's big. That's not little, that's big. It's a bit scary, hairy, scary. It's audacious. It's not something that's very quiet, softly, softly like a mouse. Right, Giuseppe, what was yours? What is your vision for 10 years' time?
Plastic surgeon.
There we go. Right, so where you are today, most of us will say, yeah, right, plastic surgeon, no, you're going to be here in 10 years' time. You're still going to be sitting here in 10 years' time. Alright, so this is where we are. We know who we are. We know what our mission is in life. We know who we intend to be. A lot of us in our mission statement said things like, I am a caring person that wants to nurture the people in my community and my family. That's what we said our mission was. But are we showing that in our lives today? Is any one of you living your mission? No, none of us do. Because it takes conscious effort to get there. There is your vision at the top of the hill, and your values are your safety net, your rope that is guiding you to your vision. Now, big house at the top of the hill. How do I get there? Flo, How am I going to get from where I'm standing to the top of the hill?
One step at a time.
One step at a time, exactly. And those steps are goals. Those steps are what get us there. They say that you move a mountain one stone at a time. Okay, so this is exactly what we're doing today. Right, effective goal setting. There's a little bit of a funny cartoon about what we generally see goals as. So, sales manager and the analyst sitting in a room together, and the analyst says, by setting the goals after the sales, we are able to consistently maintain an above average sales quota. And that's all great, all good and well, but what are you achieving? You're not moving forward. Are we moving forward up the hill to our house? We're not going anywhere. Right. So, what makes a goal effective? These are a number of points. Right. When you made your New Year's resolution, Mitchell, did you write it anywhere? What was it? If you don't mind asking.
No, my New Year's resolution.
Yes.
Is to get my degree by the end of the year.
Did you write that down anywhere? How far are you towards that?
Not halfway, but struggling.
Struggling. And now we're sitting in November, so it's a bit scary, okay? And you also had a New Year's resolution here. I think, Primrose, you had one. What was yours?
To own a car by the end of this year.
To own a car by the end of this year. Did you write it down? How's it going? There we go. Research says that 96% of goals that are not written down are not achieved. But you increase your chances, you almost triple your chance of achieving a goal just if it's written down. That's simple. Not in a big poster, just on a little post-it on your fridge. Just the act of writing a goal down will help you achieve it. Number 2, set short-term milestones, the stepping stones. Putting a puzzle together. When you put a puzzle together, you don't do it all at once. Your main goal is the puzzle. So Giuseppe, if I was going to give you a 1,000-piece puzzle, how would you start building that puzzle?
From the corner.
From the corner. So what is your first milestone?
Find the corner.
Find the corner. Brilliant. And then from there we find the edge pieces. That's another milestone. When we finish the border, that's another milestone. See, so we give ourselves short milestones. Wesley, why do you think it is so important to give ourselves these small targets?
So we don't have to jump too far ahead.
Okay.
We don't have to do something big.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe get disencouraged when you fail.
Exactly. And you see these,
I
yes?
think that if they're smaller, they're achievable.
Yes.
They're too big.
Yes. If you think about when we were all at school and they had those huge big concrete steps, those were not fun to run up and down. But give you a normal set of stairs, much easier. Right. Number 3, be specific about your goal. I want to be healthy. Not very specific. What about health? There are many different components to health. Measure actions as well as progress. Sometimes, how many people here have tried to make a major change in lifestyle? For example, go on a diet, reduce weight. Hands up. Brilliant. Okay. And when you step on that scale, your heart sinks. But were you checking what you were doing? Did you measure your actions as well? Did you say to yourself, how many times did I go to gym this week? No. But if you had, you would be, okay, I am doing my actions. So the actions will pay off, and it does give you more confidence in achieving your goals. Then start with just one goal. Very important. You're going to completely change your life. You can't start exercising, start eating healthy, stop smoking, start drinking water all in one go. You'll go crazy. You'll kill your colleagues. So we must do things one at a time. What other difficulties do we think we would have if we tried to have too many goals in our lives?
Just be overwhelmed with life.
It'd be very overwhelming. What else?
If you're looking at the health goals, it could affect your body negatively.
There we go, exactly. By trying to pursue more than one path at the same time, you are splitting yourself in two directions. It's like doing two jobs. Having a full-time job and having a part-time job, or having a full-time job and studying. You've got two paths, and you're trying to divide your energies between these two. It makes it very, very difficult. Schedule in time for your goals, and this is one of the most important issues. You need to make a conscious decision to make time for your progress, to make time for your achievement. If your goal is to lose weight, you need to make extra half an hour in the mornings for you to prep your meals, etc. Set goals you actually want to achieve, and this is probably the most important point. There is no point in trying to lose weight if you're comfortable with yourself. This is the big hassle that I have with my man. I say, oh, I need to lose weight. He says, no, love, you're beautiful the way you are. Some days I just want to smack him and say, actually, you need to help motivate me here. If you do not want to get that degree, what is the point in setting that as a goal? If you do not want it in your heart enough, you will find everything else in the world to do except that. We all understand that feeling, hey? Now this seems like a lot to try and remember. Any questions so far? Crystal clear. Love it. Brilliant. So instead of remembering 7 points, we are going to remember 5. And we give you a lovely acronym there to remember. When we look at goals, we want to set targets that are SMART. Now when we think of the word SMART, what do we think? Clever.
Specific.
You think, yeah. When I say you're a smart person.
It's kind of motivational.
Exactly. It's a positive word. Right. So we've got that positive connotation. We're thinking intelligence, cleverness. So what does SMART stand for? Specific. Right. So let's take one of your goals. Who has a goal in mind at the moment? A nice short-term thing that they want to achieve.
Go to gym every day.
You want to go to gym every day. Okay. So Wesley, that's your goal. All right. Go to gym. Is that specific enough?
I would say it's a good debate. What gym do you want to do? Weight
Exactly.
loss, get big.
Bodybuilding.
Okay, so let's say we want to do 30 minutes, M-I-N-U-T-E-S, it's spelled today, 30 minutes of weight training.
Yeah.
3 times a week.
Yeah.
How many of you are on Vitality and with Discovery? Okay. One of the joys of Vitality is you get a free membership to Virgin Active Health Clubs. And the number of people I see come in, swipe the card, go to the Kauai, order a cup of coffee and walk out because they get points every time they go to the gym. So that's go to gym. That's fine. I've parked my car, walked in, I've swiped my card. But now we are there, more specific. Wesley now wants to do 30 minutes of weight training 3 times per week. Is this measurable? Have we set a measurement to it? Yes. Let's try and get another little example where we can add the measurement. So obviously this needs to be a little more practical. So I want to lose weight.